Do you know what the edge of the universe really looks like? Suppose humans were to pilot this super light spacecraft, traveling a distance of 1 light-year per second. Would they eventually reach the edge of the universe? At this speed, we would exit the solar system in just 1 second of flight. 4 seconds into the journey, we would arrive at Proxima Centauri, the closest star to the Sun, a red dwarf with a lifespan of at least 100 billion years. 8 seconds after launch, we would approach Sirius. Sirius is the brightest star in the night sky as seen from Earth. 20 seconds into the flight, we would reach Gliese 58. This is a terrestrial planet just 20.5 light-years away from Earth. Some scientists even believe there is nearly a 100% chance of life on this planet. 10 minutes into the journey, we would be near the Betelgeuse Temple. Betelgeuse is an ancient star that has evolved to the end of its life and will soon undergo an extremely terrifying supernova explosion. 26 minutes into the flight, we would arrive at the M78 Nebula. The M78 Nebula is a reflection nebula located in the constellation Orion, where new stars are gradually being born. After 2 hours of flight, the awe-inspiring pillars of creation appeared before us. They are located within the Eagle Nebula, about 7,000 light-years away from Earth, and are one of the most beautiful nebulae ever captured by the Hubble Space Telescope. After flying for 5.5 hours, we arrive at Stephenson 2-18, the largest star known to humanity, approximately the size of 10 billion suns. After 7 hours of flight, the stars become increasingly dense. We've reached the central area of the Milky Way, where the supermassive black hole Sagittarius A star resides, causing nearly all the stars in the galaxy to orbit around it. A day later, we pass through to the other side of the Milky Way and exit the galaxy. Now we can clearly see the entire panoramic view of the Milky Way. 1 month later, we reach the Andromeda Galaxy, the closest large galaxy to the Milky Way. It contains about 1 trillion stars like the Sun and is one of the most distant objects visible to the naked eye in the night sky. After 2 months of flight, we leave the local group of galaxies, a small cluster of about 50 galaxies in total, including the Milky Way. After 2 years of flight, we realize that our local group of galaxies is just part of a larger galaxy cluster, the supercluster, with a terrifying diameter of 110 million light-years. After 12 years of flight, we encounter the Laniakea supercluster, a colossal cosmic king composed of approximately 100,000 galaxies. Our Milky Way is just a bright dot here. As the probe continued its journey, we saw increasingly vast cosmic webs made up of galaxies along the way. Finally, after more than 1,400 years of flight, we reached the terminal station, the edge of the observable universe. It's about 46.5 billion light-years away from Earth, which is the farthest distance humans can currently observe. And even if we were to pilot this spacecraft that can travel 1 light-year per second, this is as far as we could go.